Come with me to Leopard Farm, deep in the heart of South Africa, where the wildlife drama is getting downright wild. The country is facing a full-blown monkey invasion. Vervet monkeys and baboons are taking over cities, suburbs, and farmland at an alarming rate. South Africa's Department of Forestry, Fisheries, and the Environment reports that populations are skyrocketing in both urban hotspots and rural areas, and the trend shows no signs of slowing down. These clever, highly adaptable primates breed like crazy and can thrive just about anywhere humans are, from trash cans in Cape Town to maize fields in Limpopo. Experts now warn that, without serious intervention, certain regions could see monkey numbers explode past 10,000 in the next few years. To protect crops, livestock, and people's livelihoods, farmers and licensed wildlife professionals rely on strictly regulated trapping and selective hunting. The goal isn't about wiping out these animals. It's about restoring balance so both people and monkeys can coexist without one side losing everything. The people who handle this job aren't casual hunters showing up with a rifle on Saturday morning. They're licensed, highly skilled professionals who understand monkey troops the way a quarterback reads a defense. These guys spend hours, sometimes entire days, hidden in full camouflage, perfectly still, waiting for the animals to move into the right position. When the moment finally comes, they take one clean, carefully placed shot that ends it instantly and humanely. Across parts of South Africa, the baboon problem has hit a breaking point, and it's forcing everyone to pick a side. One camp calls lethal control outright barbaric and insists there must be a gentler, smarter fix. The other side, including the government, argues that when troops of big, bold primates are breaking into homes, raiding kitchens, and putting people, especially kids and the elderly, at real risk, you have to act decisively to protect human lives and property. Nothing gets a monkey more fired up than the smell of a perfectly ripe banana. We're talking full-on chaos. They'll risk everything for that sweet hit. The smartest trappers have known this forever, so they don't mess around with random bait. They load up on whatever fruit drives the local monkeys absolutely nuts. Fresh bananas, juicy mangoes, papayas, jackfruit, you name it. Using the exact treat those monkeys crave doesn't just skyrocket your success rate. It also keeps the animals chill while they're munching away, which means way less stress, fewer bites, and nobody getting hurt on either side. The good old cage trap still gets the job done, no question, but a lot of old school trappers will tell you nothing beats the rush of a perfectly executed net drop. Picture this: you rig a big, lightweight net high up in the canopy, weave leaves and vines through it until it disappears against the branches. Then you scatter a mouth-watering pile of that can't-resist fruit right underneath, smack in the danger zone. One curious scout shows up, grabs a piece, calls the whole crew over, and the second that troop storms and like it's an all-you-can-eat buffet, you pull the trigger. The net falls fast and silent, cinches tight, and in the blink of an eye you've got a whole squad of monkeys neatly bundled up. Quick, clean, and they operate under strict legal and safety rules every step of the way. Part sharpshooter, part wildlife biologist, they're experts with their rifles, masters at staying calm under pressure, and intimately familiar with the behavior of the animals they're tasked to manage. It's tough, occasionally risky work that most people never see. But when a troop of monkeys decides your whole year's crop is an open buffet, these specialists are often the only real solution a farmer has left. Make no mistake, the baboon population has absolutely skyrocketed in recent years, turning what used to be occasional mischief into daily chaos for entire neighborhoods. That said, this isn't the Wild West with trigger-happy cowboys running around. South Africa runs one of the most tightly regulated wildlife management programs you'll find anywhere. Only specially licensed paintball and bullet professionals are allowed to step in, and even then they're required to use suppressed rifles. That means no loud bangs terrorizing residents or sending every animal within a mile into a panic. Just quick, quiet, and as low impact as it gets under the circumstances. Main method. Despite these wins, the invasive monkey population remains a stubborn challenge. pushing local agencies to refine their strategies to protect communities and keep the numbers in check. While metal cage traps are the go-to for their efficiency, some residents turn to wooden traps, which are trickier to set up and less effective. Knowing how each trap works is crucial before diving into the capture process. Once caught, the monkeys are relocated to wildlife reserves, where they can thrive without causing trouble in local neighborhoods. Are these monkeys a fascinating quirk of nature or a growing concern? Let us know. Press 0 if you're intrigued, 1 if you're worried, and share your thoughts in the comments below. In the US, lion hunting with rifles is typically limited to specific seasons that line up with drier weather, making it easier to spot and track these big cats. That's when lions tend to be on the move more, boosting your odds. Most folks team up in small groups for better safety and success, hitting the field at dawn or dusk when the animals are most active. Picking the right spot is key too. Think thick woods, wide open prairies, or rugged mountains that offer prime visibility and stalking opportunities. On top of that, well-regulated lion hunts are a big part of smart wildlife stewardship. They help keep populations in check, which supports a healthy ecosystem overall.
Safety is
Plus,
a top priority with annual shooting.
Often goes straight back into protecting habitats and cracking down on poachers. What's your take on this strategy? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear it.
Thank you. Sir.
In wrapping up our wild tale from that unexpected lion sighting in California to the intricacies of ethical lion hunting across the U.S., remember that responsible practices aren't just about the thrill. They play a vital role in conservation by maintaining balanced ecosystems, funding habitat protection, and preventing overpopulation that could lead to human-wildlife conflicts. By choosing the right calibers like the .375 Winchester for humane takedowns, adhering to strict permitting and seasonal guidelines, and hunting in groups during peak activity times in diverse terrains, we honor both the majestic animals and the traditions of the sport. If this sparked your curiosity about big game adventures or wildlife wonders, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join us for our next videos where we'll dive into more thrilling encounters and expert tips. See you in the wild. Welcome to the Leopard Farm channel, where we dive into the heart of the action. Across the rugged mountains of Turkey and the fertile fields of Morocco, wild boars are causing chaos, tearing through cornfields, destroying orchards, and jeopardizing farmers' livelihoods. To combat this growing threat, local authorities have enlisted skilled hunters to rein in the boar population. Join us as we follow John and Nick's teams on their high-stakes mission to protect crops and communities from these relentless invaders. Our journey begins in a dense Turkish forest, where John's team is gearing up for a critical hunt. With careful planning, they position themselves along key boar trails, each member focused and ready for action. John takes his spot on a path the boars are sure to cross, his rifle steady and his senses sharp. Suddenly, a massive boar bursts into view. With one precise shot, John brings it down cleanly, a testament to skill and preparation. In this unforgiving landscape, there's no room for mistakes. Every move could mean the difference between a protected harvest and a devastating loss. High in the Turkish mountains, John steadies his scope, catching sight of another wild boar creeping up the hillside. Oblivious to the danger, the boar steps into the open, and John doesn't hesitate. With a single, expertly placed shot, the beast drops instantly, a kill that underscores the stakes. In this unforgiving terrain, every bullet must find its mark to protect the farmer's crops. Deeper in the forest, another hunter waits, senses razor sharp. After a tense 10 minutes, a rustling in the brush signals his target. A boar steps into view, and with calm precision, he fires, felling the animal before it even registers the trap. The team's skill and focus ensure these destructive pests are stopped with surgical efficiency. Meanwhile, in the sun-scorched fields of Morocco, Nick's team rumbles across the rugged terrain in their vehicle, heading straight into boar territory. Suddenly, a massive shadow charges toward them. A wild boar, tusks gleaming, closing in fast. Nick braces himself, heart pounding, and takes aim. A rapid burst of gunfire echoes across the fields. When the beast collapses just feet from the vehicle, its charge halted in a nick of time. The close call is a stark reminder of the dangers these hunters face, where split-second decisions and unwavering focus are the difference between victory and disaster. Nick's team doesn't miss a beat, swiftly moving to set up a strategic ambush across the Moroccan field. Hidden among the tall grasses, they lie in wait, eyes locked on the open expanse. Suddenly, a wild boar thunders into view, charging recklessly through the clearing. With perfect timing, a volley of precise shots cuts through the air, and the beast crumples to the ground, stopped in its tracks. The team's seamless coordination and razor-sharp execution safeguard the field, ensuring no further devastation. As dusk settles, Nick races to the field's edge, a hotspot for boar encounters. Out of nowhere, a massive boar explodes from the bushes, fleeing some unseen threat. In a heartbeat, Nick takes aim and fires, his bullet halting the danger in its tracks and securing another hard-won victory for the farmers. In the icy grip of France's snow-covered mountains, Nick's team braves sub-zero temperatures, carving their way through a frozen forest to take up positions. One hunter, perched behind a snow-draped ridge, spots movement through the dense trees. A large herd of wild boars emerges, moving in a tight, disciplined line. Zeroing in on the biggest boar, he steadies his rifle and fires, dropping it with a single shot. The herd scatters in chaos,